Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Melinda is in Hillsboro, North Dakota, harvesting beets, and that's where we're camping. But while she's working, I'm out exploring. I just happened to go over the state line over into Minnesota, and I'm actually at the Mississippi River at the moment, way upstream of the Mississippi River. I'm actually at the very beginning of it, or I will be here in a few minutes. It's just right down the road. But to prove I'm at the Mississippi River, I'm going to show you this little sign here behind me. Look at there. Mississippi River. Now, let's go take a quick look. Let's go take a quick look at this river. It's hard to believe you can put your canoe in here in Minnesota and actually float all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. Check this out. This is the Mississippi River, believe it or not. Looks like it's flowing to my right. So I imagine that's south. But you can see the water coming from that direction. And they've got some kind of project going on here where they're trying to create access to the river. I think the actual access to the river is right here. Let's go see what it looks like. Look at there, Mississippi River. I just don't know if I want to float that. Let's go see what the signage says up here. There's a river use rules. Water access project. User funded. So yes, as far as I can know, you can put your kayak here and kayak downriver. Sounds like an interesting journey. Don't think it's for me though. But let's go to the headwaters, what they call the headwaters of the Mississippi River, which is right down the road, a couple more miles, and see what we can learn about the Mississippi River. So I just discovered that the headwaters of the Mississippi River is in the state park, Itasca State Park in Minnesota. So I had to stop here at the entrance to pay my fee. Hopefully I've got enough cash on me to pay this fee, because I'm really interested in seeing the headwaters of the Mississippi River. So let's go find out how much this will cost us to get in. So they want you to use an app here to pay, and that's not very convenient for me, and there's not a good signal here. But I am going to go to the Mary Gibbs Mississippi Headwaters gift shop. You can go there and get your permit there at the gift shop. And fortunately for me, it is open at the moment. Wow, guys, I just got here to the visitor center, and it's a cold, dreary day here, and there's a lot of people here. I can't believe that. But let's go inside this visitor center and get our pass for the day. All right, guys, I got my pass for the day. It was $7. This is a very fascinating place. A lot to see here, especially if you're interested in the Mississippi River. There's a lot of good information here at the visitor center about the Mississippi River, and the headwaters is right here at the visitor center. So let's go check it out. There's the visitor center. Just beyond the visitor center is the headwaters of the Mississippi River, and it did cost $7 for a one-day pass here at Itasca State Park. And Itasca is the correct way of pronouncing it, because I did ask somebody. All this is just really neat information about the Mississippi River, and even some of the other rivers in this world, some of them that are even bigger than the Mississippi River. mainly the Nile and the Amazon, and one in China that couldn't quite pronounce. They've even got a cafe here at the state park. I hadn't checked it out yet, but I might have to after doing all this walking. Well, it's hard to believe that's the Mississippi River. Again, just imagine putting in a canoe right here and floating all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. Let's go here and take a look at this. Anytime I see a log going across the river, I gotta cross it. I'm not sure what the lake is called. Oh, Lake Itasca, just like the state park. You can actually hop across the rocks right there to get to the other side if you wanted to. But I guess this lake is where it all begins. See if I can do this without falling and embarrassing myself in front of everybody. There's a lot of people here watching. I do stuff like this all the time, but I've never had an audience when I do it. Ah. And I just can't believe how busy it is here today, and absolutely everybody wants their picture taken at the marker where the river actually starts, and I can't blame them. I wanted my picture taken there also, and I got it. It's just a really cool geographical location. Definitely gonna have to bring Melinda back. I think she would enjoy this very much if she ever gets a day off from the Beet Harvest. Here at 1,475 feet above the ocean, the mighty Mississippi begins to flow on its winding way 2,552 miles to the Gulf of Mexico. And it flows in that direction. This state park has a lot to offer. The more I research it, the more I realize how much it does have to offer, and I can't possibly remember all the things it has to offer. I'm going to read to you some things that they do have to offer. Picnicking, swimming, fishing, trailer access to the lake so you can take your boat out in the water, kayaking, canoeing. There's a fire tower here, but I do not know if you can climb to the top of it, but I'm sure it's a great photo opportunity. They got volleyball courts, playgrounds. They got lodging, an amphitheater, campgrounds. You can even backpack here. It's a gift shop. We've seen that. They've even got a tour boat here, and I think you can ski on the hiking trails, but you cannot bike on the hiking trails, if I'm understanding that correctly. That's just some of the things that they have to offer here at Itasca State Park in Minnesota. They've even got a webcam here, a live webcam at the headwaters. Share your vacation with friends and family back home. So I guess you can see what it looks like from the internet. You got a year-round view of the headwaters here at Itasca State Park. Something that I wanted to point out is the river actually flows north a little bit, then moves to the east before it starts moving south. And while doing my research, it kept confusing me. I got mixed up many times trying to figure out how this river flows. But here's a bigger image. This is Lake Itasca. It flows north, then it flows to this state park. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's also a state park, and it flows into this lake, moves on eastward till it gets to Grand Rapids, then it starts flowing southwards before it leaves Minnesota. Well guys, thanks for watching. I did not do this state park any justice at all because my knowledge of this state park is so limited. I didn't even know it was a state park till I got here. But I can say that if you find geography interesting and the Mississippi River interesting, you will enjoy this state park. And for $7 to visit, heck yeah, that's a good deal. But I appreciate you watching to the end of the video. And be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with us on our next adventure.